The African continent has experienced some of the worst and brutal dictators the world has ever experienced. Dictatorship is one form of governance that is still experienced in many African countries until today. Many of these dictators came to office as democratic leaders and promised not to stay for long in power, but the hunger for power drove them to turn into dictators that would never relinquish power easily. In today's video, we are covering some of the most brutal dictators the African continent has ever seen. Number 10. Charles Taylor, Liberia. Charles Taylor became the 22nd president of Liberia in 1997 and served until 2003. During his tenure as the president, he was accused of illegal trading of blood diamonds, purchasing weapons, and recruiting children as soldiers to aid rebels. He resigned in 2003 after being pressured by the US government, and in 2012 he was convicted of 11 charges including terrorism, murder, rape, sexual slavery, enslavement, and enlisting child soldiers. Number 9. Mobutu Sese Seko, Democratic Republic of the Congo. Mobutu Sese Seko served as the president of the Democratic Republic of the Congo from 1965 to 1997 and rose to the seat through a military coup. During his time in the office, the Democratic Republic of the Congo suffered from hyperinflation, increasing debt, and extreme currency devaluation. While the citizens were suffering, he built his personal fortune from the coffers of the country and corruption. Mobutu collaborated with the Belgian government to capture and assassinate Patrice Lumumba, who is regarded as one of the greatest African leaders to ever exist. Number 8. Robert Mugabe, Zimbabwe. Robert Gabriel Mugabe served as the president of Zimbabwe from 1987 to 2017, and he is widely known for his very controversial comments. During his time as the president, Zimbabwe's economy suffered massively from hyperinflation as government officials were continuously raising their salaries. Mugabe's rule was marred with corruption and violence, and anyone who opposed him was subjected to intimidation, arrest, and persecution. Number 7. General Sani Abacha, Nigeria. Sani Abacha was a Nigerian army general who served as the president of Nigeria from 1993 to 1998, ascending to the seat through a military coup. Unlike other dictators who led their countries to political ruins, Abacha improved Nigeria's economy by increasing foreign exchange reserves, reducing both inflation and national debt. His regime was however accused of violating human rights and massive corruption and nepotism. In 2004, Abacha was ranked as the most corrupt world leader in history. Number 6. Kambanda, Rwanda. Kambanda was a Rwandan politician who served as the Prime Minister of Rwanda from the start of the Rwandan genocide in 1994. The Rwandan politician personally participated in the Rwandan genocide by distributing arms, making inciting speeches, and presiding over cabinet and meetings where the massacre was planned and discussed. Kambanda was arrested in Nairobi in 1997 and taken for life imprisonment after pleading guilty of the Rwandan genocide. Number 5. Macias Nguema, Equatorial Guinea. Francisco Macias Nguema served as the first president of Equatorial Guinea from 1968 to 1979 after his administration was overthrown through a military coup. When he became the president, he introduced the death penalty for those who threatened the president and his government. Nguema ordered the death of those who wore spectacles so much that at the end of his presidency, almost all the educated class had either been executed or forced into exile. He even killed some of his own family members. Number 4. Siad Barre, Somalia. Mohamed Siad Barre became the president of the Somali Democratic Republic from 1969 to 1991 through a military coup after the assassination of Somalia's second president. During his time as the president, he raised literacy rates among the Somalis, eradicated clanism, and nationalized a number of industries to foster economic growth. However, no growth was seen, and his government was described as oppressive dictatorship as he persecuted, jailed, and tortured those who opposed his rule. Number 3. Omar al-Bashir, Sudan. Omar al-Bashir is a Sudanese politician and military officer who became the self-appointed president of Sudan on 16th October 1993 through a coup d'etat. Upon becoming the president, he dismantled all political parties and instituted the Islamic legal code. His leadership was marred with allegations of murder, rape, extermination, torture, and intentionally attacking civilians. In 2008, the chief prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, Luis Ocampo, charged Bashir with individual criminal responsibility for genocide, crimes against humanity, and war crimes committed in Darfur. Number 2. Hissene Habre, Chad. Hissene Habre served as the president of Chad from 1992 to 1990 and is regarded as one of the most brutal African dictators of all time. During his rule, human rights abuses became a norm as he created a secret police force that tortured and killed his opponents. In May 2016, he was sentenced to life imprisonment on charges of rape, sexual slavery, and ordering the killing of 40,000 people. Number 1. Idi Amin Dada, Uganda. General Idi Amin Dada became the president of Uganda from 1971 to 1979 after he overthrew the government of Milton Obote, whom he served as the commander of the army. During his rule, it was estimated that about 500,000 people were killed. His victims, including former Prime Minister Janai Luwum, journalists, lawyers, members of his own cabinet, and many other prominent members of the society. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe as I bring you more information on the African continent, people, and culture.